What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a bag that I just got a few days ago. It is the Hermes Birkin 30 and I'm hoping to be able to tell you everything that you need to know about the bag, including the leather, the color, the size, what fits in it, and a very quick story about how I got my bag. So here we go. This is the box that it came in. What's inside the box? Well, obviously the bag. So let's just move right on over to it. So this is the bag and the dust bag that it comes with. And here is the bag itself. So this is the 30 centimeter Birkin. The leather is Togo leather. The color is Noir, so hopefully everybody knows Noir is black. And this is the gold hardware. So here is the bag itself. Here's the back. Here's the feet. So a lot of people have said that Togo leather is quite heavy, and I don't find this bag to be heavy at all, even when it's full. It is possible that it's because it's a 30 centimeter bag, so unlike the other Birkin that I have, which is the 35, it probably is going to be lighter. However, the leather seems to be much thinner than my other Birkin. So my other Birkin is an Epsom leather, which is the embossed leather, and I thought that that one actually would be very, very light, but in actuality, I think this bag may be lighter, but then again, like I said, it's probably because it's smaller. So now I'm gonna show you the interior of the bag. I'm just gonna pull it open and show you guys here. This is the inside of the bag. This is the front flap that's over here for quick access for your cell phone or anything like that. And then here you have the zipper pocket that's on the inside for other items. So now I just want to show you guys the bag really up close so you can see the texture of the leather and all of the grains. So this is, like I said, the Togo leather. It's quite beautiful. And then here's the hardware up close. I didn't even take the plastic off of this yet because scratches really, really, really hurt when you see it. It's kind of like a new car, you know? You see like that little hairline scratch and you're like, well, there goes a couple $100. All right, now let's talk about size. This bag is 30 centimeters. What does that mean in inches? Nobody knows. Why is that? Because the United States is still not on the metric system. So the dimensions of the bag is supposed to be 30 centimeters by 22 centimeters by 16 centimeters. What does that mean? Let me show you right now. 30 centimeters is going this way, and that is about 11 inches. 22 centimeters going this way is about 8.5, almost 9 inches. And then 16 centimeters is approximately 6 inches. Now let me put it into perspective for you. This is a 13-inch MacBook Air. I'm gonna put this behind the bag and line it up for you. And as you can see, you've got basically a 2-inch gap over here. So would this bag fit a MacBook? No, it would not. Would it fit an iPad? Yeah, probably. Other things this bag came with. This would be the lovely rain protection jacket. This is essentially a giant poncho for the bag in the event that it rains. I'm not going to, open up this one because it's brand new, but I have opened one up before from my other bag, and it literally is a massive poncho that goes around. It could probably fit over me too and shelter me from rain in that event. But then this was the felt piece that came on the bag. Originally, it goes over the hardware. As I said before, I've yet to figure out how to actually put this back onto the bag. I've tried so many times and I just can't get it, even though, they do have the cutouts over there that explain where it's supposed to go. And then last but not least, it's the clochette. So the clochette is a lock and key. And a lot of people will put it over here, tie it around, or do something, or let it dangle, or something like that. I personally don't like it, and I find it to be a nuisance. So I'm just gonna tuck this away and keep it in storage. And one thing to note about this bag this year, so when I bought this bag, I surprisingly looked for the blind stamp. So as of 2016, the blind stamp is no longer on this flap here. Typically they used to put the blind stamp somewhere here. But as of 2016, they actually moved it to the back corner, somewhere back over here. And I won't tell you exactly because counterfeiting is quite bad. So jumping right into the story of how I came to get my bag. So I walked into my Hermes boutique that's here in the city, and I went up to a very nice sales associate and asked, "Hi, do you have any Birkins today?" And of course the answer is no. However, he spent probably about 40 minutes to an hour with me going through all of the different swatches of leather and colors, taking down notes as far as what I liked and what I didn't like. He did ultimately tell me to pick 3 colors and to pick 2 different leather options because, you know, they get in what they get in. So I did pick black, gray, and like taupe or something, basically neutral colors. So 4 months later, I received a call from that particular associate saying that they did have a Birkin in stock and asked me if I wanted to come down to the store to take a look at it. So naturally I went, and he took me into a private selling room, and he said, you know, this bag is not one of the colors that you had picked. So I'm here thinking, oh great, it's like a crazy, you know, pink or pastel, just something that's not really what I want. And he opened the box, and it was this beautiful, beautiful bag that I will do another video on later on to show you guys it. But ultimately I did buy that bag because even though it was not what I had hoped for in the beginning, it was still nonetheless a beautiful bag, and one that I think I would use, and one that I have been using quite regularly. So afterwards, I went back to that sales associate and I said, "Hey, you know, I'm still really interested in a black Birkin. Would you be able to let me know if one comes in, if and when?" And he said, "Yeah, of course, of course." So he had called me later on and he said, "You know, our manager is going to Paris in, you know, sometime in January, and he's going to be doing a buy. So do you have a preference as far as the leather? Do you have any exact specifications basically?" So I said, "Yes, I'd like a 30 centimeter gold hardware in Togo leather." Lo and behold, 4 months later, this is the beauty that came in for me. So my experience, I would say, has been very good. I know and have read many things on the internet and have seen many videos of people saying that they had to, you know, build up a purchase history and buy this, that, and the other thing in order to be offered a Birkin. That was not my experience whatsoever. I simply went in and found the right associate to talk to, I suppose. I mean, if you want to buy a Birkin, you probably shouldn't be talking to an associate that specializes in scarves, you know what I mean? But I found, you know, the right associate to talk to, and I believe, you know, I'm very lucky to have found one that is so gracious and so kind, because I have had experiences with associates that are not so gracious and not so kind. All in all, this is a really good bag for a person of any stature really, but if you are more petite, like myself, I'm 5'4", this bag would look really, really nice on you. Sometimes the 35 centimeter Birkin looks like a suitcase if you're shorter, but you know, nonetheless, I carry both, but I really like this. It's a very lightweight bag, and you can put a lot of stuff into it as well, so I am very happy with this purchase. But thank you so much for watching this really quick review of the Hermes Birkin 30, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them all down below, and I will try my best to answer everything. So if you like what you saw, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I will be posting more videos of other goodies that I have. The next video up is likely going to be a review video of my 35 centimeter Birkin that is in the color Rouge Cassac. So until then, have a wonderful day.